Alright guys, welcome back to Magic Farm. Now, in today's episode we have good news and bad news. The good news is the channel recently hit 200 subscribers, which is massive. Well, it's not massive, but it is a big deal to a small YouTuber like me. It means a lot for you guys to actually subscribe and regularly check out my videos, so a massive thank you to each and every one of you guys. Now, the bad news is, if you remember in the last episode we were setting up Tesseracts and Liquid XP and stuff. Well, not in the last one, but the one before that. Well, since then I actually set up the third Tesseract down in the chicken farm, and it was working fine. I went to check on it a few days later, and it actually just instantly crashed my game as soon as I clicked on it. And I went to restart Minecraft back up, and the single player world, this world that we're standing in right now, had been deleted, completely gone. Nothing whatsoever there. So luckily I did have a backup, although the backup was about 6 episodes behind, so we didn't have any of this mob tower. We didn't even have the top of these towers here. There was no road. Yeah, I had to do a lot, and I mean a lot, of building and researching and loads of stuff to actually get back to where we were. Yeah, pretty much like 6 episodes plus worth of stuff to actually get to where we were. We still haven't got the same amount of drops and stuff that we'd gathered from the mob farm, because that had been running for a few days at that point. We started getting stuff, but nowhere near the 32 stacks of ender pearls that we had. Got a few pieces of armor, but nothing like what we already had. But that's okay, we can just leave this running, and hopefully we've got room to get even more stuff. Like at least I've got my stuff back to where we were. Now, just a quick reminder, always back up your FTB worlds, because yeah, FTB crashes and has loads of bugs and stuff like that, so make sure you back that stuff up, right? If you don't know how to back it up, basically just copy, like right click and copy it, and then paste it in a different file, like to your desktop or whatever, and call it something else. So this world's called Magic Farm 2 LP. I would call my backup Magic Farm World, no, blah. You get the idea. So we've got our disenchanter thing set up over here. I've actually been disenchanting tons and tons of mariculture stuff, so I can get some decent mariculture enchantments on books. And I think that's what we're going to get into in today's episode. I think today's episode is going to be all about decreasing the taint from the taint biome over there. I've noticed that it's spreading out of control, really. It's getting quite close. Let's go and take a quick look at how close this is actually getting to our little thing. So the taint is about there. It's not really far off from our base. And if we wanted to expand, we would start getting into the taint, and yeah, we would have problems. Big problems. So originally I think this taint was only like a small area over here, and now it's spread in all directions. Now, if you don't know how to actually get rid of taint, or I don't think you can get rid of it, but you can stop it from spreading, or at least try and stop it from spreading. So we're going to get into that today. To stop it spreading, you basically need ethereal blooms, and I think there might possibly be a way of getting rid of it actually. If you plant a silverwood tree close by, maybe like in the middle of it or something, and that silverwood tree just happens to grow a pure aura node inside of it, then I think that will actually change the biome. Instead of it being tainted biome, it would actually change it to a magical forest. Now, I'm not too sure about that. I've never done it before, but I think that's how it works, and we might be able to get rid of the taint altogether. So I've also trapped myself a few more aura nodes. I haven't managed to get the recharge pedestal because, yeah, I ended up like going back a few steps in progression. So yeah, not great. And also, I think I may have worked out why it actually crashed and deleted my world. So if you remember, we set up this Liquid XP machine thing, and since then I've noticed that this no longer sucks out the essence berries and puts them into there. This guy pretty much doesn't accept essence berries from anything unless you actually put them in there manually yourself. You can still put them in there and this still works, but it won't pull them out of chests or anything and put them into there, which kind of sucks. I'm not too sure if Jaded Cat actually nerfed this all to make it a little bit harder, but I think that might be what's happened, and I think that might also be what crashed my game, because remember we had a Tesseract here going into the Liquid XP and it was set up to other Liquid XP things. I'm not going to use Tesseracts for Liquid XP anymore at all. I'm done with having to rebuild this world. So if we need Liquid XP, we're just going to have to use this, put these in there manually, or just pop the essence berries themselves. I mean, it's not too much work just to pop them yourself and get levels. It's just easier to just one click per level of Liquid XP, and it also looks really, really cool having this tank underneath my enchanting table. And yeah, I want it to be cool. So today's episode, we're going to do some enchanting and get rid of that taint. So before we do the taint stuff, I also want to show you can actually enchant these focus or foci things from Thorncraft as well as your magic mirror. Now if you enchant your magic mirror, I think it actually there's a possibility you can get Luck of the Irish, which basically I think it just makes it cheaper to enchant stuff. So let's try and get lucky here. I'll do 3. No, that looks a bit small. Let's do that one. Unbreaking 3 and Luck of the Irish 1. Cool. So let's take a look at our... No, I didn't want to enchant that. I wanted to look at it. Let's take a look at our book. And Luck of the Irish is right at the back. This enchantment gives bonus enchantability when enchanting mirrors with mirrors, or increases your catch rate with fishing rods. Cool. So bonus enchantability basically. And I also noticed that we can actually enchant up to level 60, I think. Celestial Mirror, yeah, from level 30 to 60. But for that we're going to need magic droplets, and for that we need clownfish. And I'm a long way off getting clownfish. Mariculture breeding is it's a lot. It's a big thing to do. Yeah, it takes a lot of time and a lot of grinding. So let's enchant these one focuses thing or one foci and see what we can get. Potency 3 and frugal 3. So potency I think just makes it do more damage, and frugal makes it so that it takes less of the magical aspect to actually use it. Hopefully we've got enough Liquid XP to do all 3 of these, and also maybe a couple of necklaces. We're going to need a little bit more, so let's just throw these essence berries in there. And if you remember, I had loads more essence berries than I do now, so we've also taken a step back on that as well, but that's okay. Level 30 on the equal trade, frugal 3 and treasure 2. I have no idea what treasure 2 does, but we'll have to find out what that does. Let's do the ice one. No, the lightning one. Yep. Let's do the lightning one now. I haven't actually made the ice one. I want to get down to making the ice one because it looks pretty cool. And we've almost run out of Liquid XP. There we go, 30 levels. I thought we had a lot more Liquid XP than that. That's kind of annoying. Right, let's do that one. Potency 2 and frugal 3. So you can see a pattern emerging. They're kind of the same enchantments. Why are you bugging out? It's just there. Grab it. There we go. Wasn't that hard, was it, little fella? So this should start filling up again. How many essence berries we got? We're almost out of essence berries. So we're going to have to leave this guy running for a little while longer. Let's put all of these back in our focus pouch. Okay. Also got a ring which has got some pretty cool enchantments. Paraglide 2, Restoration 2 and Poison Ivy 3. We know what Poison Ivy does, but the other ones I will get down to later on in the episode. But right now I think it's time to make the stuff to actually decrease taint. So let's take a look at it. We've got the silverwood trees, or silverwood saplings, and the other things we're going to need are ethereal blooms, and they basically stop it from spreading. So I've already made myself 3 of them. I'll probably need a lot more to actually do this effectively, but 3 is going to be all we can actually make for now. possibly make another one or two more. So, Ethereal bloom slowly but surely restores land corrupted by mystical means to its former glory. This includes the blight known as Taint. While it cannot combat Taint directly, few tainted growths can survive outside their native environment for long and tend to die back. The flower only purifies the land bathed in its light out of a range of about 8 blocks, so it seems like it will actually get rid of the Taint in a 8-block radius, or possibly just stop it from spreading. I'm not too sure how it works, but that's why we're doing it. So, let's go back into our Phenomenon, and to make this, we're going to need 8 Vitrium, 16 Herba, 16 Pracantatio, and 16 Sano, and also a Shimmerleaf, and we throw those in our Crucible. So, the things I'm using leaves for Herba, that's just 1 Herba per leaf. For the Sano aspect, I'm using instant potions of healing. You can also get this from regeneration potions. I think yellow pearls also have that aspect on them. Golden apples, anything that kind of regenerates health, basically. The taint aspect I'm getting from this tainted goo, which you get from killing tainticles, which you'll find in the taint bits. We'll probably see a few of those later when we head over there. And this has also got Pracantatio on there, so I don't need to use anything else from with Pracantatio. Now, tainted goo and these taint tendrils, which you get from the tainticles, be aware that if you just leave them in your inventory, they will dissolve and in fact infect you with taint. So you're best off putting them in a bag of holding or some kind of backpack or knapsack or whatever you want to put them in, but it's not a good idea to just keep them in your inventory. So let's throw in what we're going to need. We're going to need these, and we're going to have to throw the taint goo in first so it doesn't infect us. 1, 2, 3, 4 healing potions. It's going to be a little bit over the aspects we need. Some leaves, and I also need to get the Shimmerleaf, which I've got in here. And this should give us, there we go, this should give us the Ethereal bloom. Now we've got 4 of them. As you can see, there's a few aspects left over in our Crucible. If you didn't know how to get rid of these, you basically just right-click your Crucible, shift right-click, and that will get rid of it. And you'll also get some kind of taint spilling out of it, usually if there's a little bit too much in there. So to get rid of the taint, you basically just put some blocks over it and break the blocks, and it should be gone. Let's get our Mattock out. And the taint's pretty much gone. So let's head over to the taint biome and see what this stuff actually does. Hopefully we can actually get a silverwood tree to grow before the taint spreads too far. Because I think if the taint actually spreads over the silverwood tree while it's trying to grow, or the silverwood sapling, it just won't grow. Let me see if I've got my sleeping bag, because these guys going to be a pain in the butt. Skellybro and a Zumba. So let's sleep the night away quickly, and then we can combat this taint. Right, get our jetpack on. And yeah, taint is basically just all this purple stuff. You can kind of tell by all the fibery stuff you get on it, and the weird squidgy sound it makes when you jump on it. So I can't see any tainticles around here at the moment, but if you stand on there, little tainticles should pop up and start hitting you. No? I don't really want to stand in this taint for too long, because I think we might get infected. Well, I can't see any tainticle things. What are these? It's just fibrous taint, isn't it? So, let's plant some of these things and see what they do. Ethereal bloom. I think we should plant this guy, like, right here. Oh, that is so cool. It doesn't seem to have changed anything straight away, but I think it's probably just going to decrease over time. It's going to push the taint back and stop it from growing. Let's put another one. It's even spreading over the water. Man, that is crazy. I think we should put another one here, maybe. Let's put another one there. It's probably a better idea to put it right in the middle, but... And let's make sure that it doesn't spread past this little area over here. That's my main concern. I don't mind if it takes up this little lake and this bit over here. Just don't start going over there where my house is. That's not cool. So let's... I don't know if we can plant this right in the middle of the taint. Let's try planting one. No, we can't. Maybe we have to... No? Okay, well... Seems we can't plant it directly on the taint. It has to be a little bit out of the taint, so it must not change it back. It must just stop it from spreading. So I'm going to put one here and one back here. I think I'll probably need one over there. Let's check. How many blocks is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's not going to protect it all. Let's put another one in this corner, I guess, because I don't want it spreading this way as well. Let's put one just there. And let's plant these silverwood trees. Now, I think the first silverwood tree I'm going to put right in the middle. There's a little patch right in the middle of this that hasn't been taken over. And the other one I'm going to stick right here, I guess. How far is that? It's spreading quite quickly. Let's put it back here. That will do. Now, I think I should probably chop these two trees down just to give this silverwood guy a little bit of room to grow. What kind of wood is this? I know I've seen that before. Iroko. Okay. Cool. So, let's put the silverwood right about here, I guess. These obviously are going to despawn eventually. Now, I did want to show you some of these tainticle things, but I can't see any of them growing. I'd like to watch this guy in action, actually start pushing some of this taint back. That would be cool to see. I don't think we're actually going to be able to see it unless we do some kind of time lapse or something. And what is this? Crusted taint. Can we pick that up? No. Let's scan that with our thing. Just to give us a little bit more aspects for research. Let me see if I can silk touch this actually, because it'd be good if we can... Nope, we can't pick it up. Okay. Well, I don't want this taint stuff here anyway. Be gone. Be gone, filthy taint. Hopefully that silverwood does its job, and these ethereal blooms actually work. I'll probably need a hell of a lot more to actually stop this taint from spreading properly. But I think that's going to do for now. So let's head back over to the base and do a little bit of custom enchanting. Now, the whole point of this auto-enchanting setup was so that we can enchant some stuff. Damn, Enderman, why are you putting dirt up on my trees? So the whole point of this was so that we could enchant stuff, loads and loads of different stuff, and also rip off the enchantments from the armor that we get from the mob farm, and then pick and choose what enchantments we get on our books and use the auto anvil to just stick them on the items that we want. So the main thing I'm concerned with is getting a decent mariculture necklace with quite a few enchantments on it. Let's take a look at the one I've already got, and as you can see it's only got 2 enchantments, 4 resistance 4 and leapfrog 4. If we look at this ring, that's got 3. I actually did get a ring that had like 5 different enchantments on, all really good enchantments as well. So I'm hoping we can actually combine this stuff. And let's actually go and see if there's any more armor over in our mob farm that we can take some enchantments off. We're getting some necrotic bones. These are going to be really useful. Let me just put that one in there so the barrel doesn't fill up with anything. These are going to be useful for making these red heart canisters, which basically increase your health you just need aluminium, diamond apple. I say just need. You need a diamond apple, some of these necrotic bones, which you can only get from wither skeletons, and a miniature red heart. The jeweled apple is basically just 4 diamonds and an apple. It's not that expensive, but if you've got to do 10 of them, that is quite expensive. That's 40 diamonds. I think you can also get yellow hearts as well. Yeah, there's the yellow heart canister, which requires a notch apple, and the yellow thing, and also a red heart canister. So you need, yeah, that's going to be really expensive, but hopefully we can get onto some of those in the future. I think that's going to be one of my goals. I think is to get at least double the health I should have. So at least full red canisters. That'd be cool. Maybe a yellow one or two. Unstable 2 enchantment. That's nice. I'll take that. Last stand 2. I'll take that as well. Respiration could be useful, but I don't really need it. Feather falling. They've not started moving to the second chest yet. Now, gold stuff gets some really, really cool enchantments on it. And you can also, like, if I repaired these two, I could then go and smelt them down in my smeltery and get gold from it, so it's pretty cool. Looting 3, that would be nice to have on a sword of some kind. I think that's the only decent enchantments we're going to get right now anyway. We need to leave that running for quite a lot longer. And also let it build up a ton of mob essence, because I don't have a lot of mob essence really. So let's disenchant these. You can kind of automate the disenchanting of stuff. So item duct goes in, and then you need a separate item duct coming out to take all the stuff out, obviously. And also put it on repeat, otherwise it's only going to strip one enchantment off. Now let's get full resistance on this. I'm not too sure if there's like a max amount of enchantments that we can have on a necklace. That would be kind of annoying if there was, but I don't think there is. So it takes quite a long time to work. I've only got another 2 things to put on it. Where should we put our looting? Let's put our looting book in there. Now these are basically just bookcases. Pretty simple to make. Bookcase. You can make them with any type of wood. Well, not any type of wood, but the main vanilla stuff, and they all kind of change colour a little bit. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's see. I don't know what this unstable enchantment does. I really want to know. Wait. Whoa, we are really low on power. Why is that so low on power? How are you doing for power? You're full on power. That is strange. Let's get paraglide on there. Still going? Whoa. This guy must just use a lot of energy to disenchant stuff then. We'll have to upgrade this energy cell then soon. Well, actually, that's going to be possibly my goal for the next episode, is to get onto redstone energy cells and possibly upgrade our jetpack as well to a redstone jetpack, and then eventually onto resonant stuff. What have we got here? Protection, protection, last stand, paraglide, and I'm breaking. And there's the unstable. I really want to know what unstable does, but I'll have to quit and check up on the FTB wiki or something for that. So let's what have we got on here now? Full resistance, Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh yeah, I don't think I've showed you guys the Sonic the Hedgehog enchantment. It's pretty crazy. You know the epic speed that we can do on our brownstone road? Well, you can basically run as fast as you can on the brownstone road just using the Sonic the Hedgehog enchantment. It's pretty crazy. Where's my mirror gun? There it is. And full resistance 4, leapfrog 4. That's my sucky necklace. It's going to take a little bit longer. Kind of sucks. Is this guy done yet? Yeah, that guy's done. So we've got our unstable book. These are all the cool enchantments like Last Stand and Looting and Unstable. I think I'm going to put on these two bottom shelves here. This is going to be like a mariculture shelf. This is going to be my cool enchantments shelf. This is just going to be like protection and stuff like that. Basic enchantments. Now, which ones? Yeah, I want to get rid of all of those. And we're just waiting for this guy to finish. Then we can go test it out, I guess. I was hoping to get some brand new enchantments, but I don't think we're going to get them. We'll have to do a lot more enchanting and making mariculture stuff as well. Let's see how many levels have we got. We got a few, so let's go up and try and re-enchant one of these things. Let's do the gold bracelet just while we're waiting. So actually no, let's enchant him using the magic mirror. That seems to actually get better results. And now we've got Luck of the Irish. We could get a better enchantment on it. So I need 30 levels before I do this. If I can actually get 30 out of it, it doesn't seem like we're going to get 30. There's probably some more essence berries in here. Yeah. Oh, so close. There we go, 31 in fact. Right, let's enchant using the mirror. And that looks good. Let's go 1-up and paraglide. 1-up's new. I don't think I've got that one before, but I don't think it's actually very good. Let's see what it does. 1-up. Actually, no, this is the good one. This heals you. That makes no sense whatsoever. 1-up will you up to a certain amount of hearts. Each level will heal you up to 1 heart. Okay, so each level will heal you up to 1.5 hearts. So at level 3 you'll be able to healed up. You will be healed up to 2 hearts. Since enchantment stacks. God, this is really bad English. Since enchantments stack, if you have a total of 7 or more, it will heal you up to a maximum, or up to maximum. That's pretty cool. So I think you may have to actually press the toggle enchantment button to get that guy to heal you. But it's kind of like carrying some instant health potions around with you. It's pretty cool to have. I think I'm going to strip that off that guy. And we've got on, oh man, this is an amazing necklace. Unbreaking 3, Sonic the Hedgehog 4, 4 Resistance 4, Paraglide 2, and Leapfrog 4. So we should be able to run really fast, get 4 Resistance, Leapfrog, so jump really high, and also Paraglide, kind of, let's take a look at that. I think it basically makes you act like a chicken. You kind of float down to the ground instead of falling. At level 1 with Paraglide enchantment, you are able to toggle between gliding mode and default. Gliding slows down your fall. When you have level 2, you can also switch to fast fall mode. You change mode by pressing the toggle enchantment key, default to the Y key. So maybe we have to hold. Ow! Okay, yeah, it's not on our mirror. That would make sense. We actually have to put it on our mirror for it to work. Remember that, Spud. I don't seem to be falling very slowly. I don't know if that's working. Let's press Y. Enabled glide. Okay, so we actually have to... Oh, sweet. Look at that. Now, do we have to... Okay, so we just let that... As long as we enable it by pressing Y, it's going to work. Let's try... Let's see what fast fall does. Oh, cool. That is... Let's go for a plunge off here. Whoa. That falls really quickly. Let's go really, really high. This will be fun. See how quickly we can fall down. I've also, since the crash thing happened, I've also kind of remodeled the top of the castle because I had to build it again. Check. Whoa! That was crazy. So let me show you. I've shown you the leapfrog enchantment. Let me just take this disabled glide. Alright, cool. Let me take my jetpack off so I can actually use the leapfrog enchantment. There we go, there's our leapfrog. Now, I'll show you Sonic the Hedgehog. So, this is how fast I can run on the brownstone. If we hold down control, it will add Sonic the Hedgehog to that as well. It doesn't seem like much, but if I go into normal ground, you can see I'm still running really, really quickly. So this is Sonic the Hedgehog, and also when you jump, obviously, it's going to make you jump really high, because I've also got Leapfrog on. So yeah, it's pretty cool enchantments. You may notice my food bar rapidly decreasing. So yeah, it's probably not a good idea to use that all the time, but it's pretty cool to have. Now, I don't know why my frames have suddenly dropped really, really low. But okay, oh, they've gone back up again. That was kind of strange. Maybe our mob farm was trying to deal with some stuff. But yeah, that's I think that might be it for this episode. We got a few cool new enchantments. I've shown you how they work. I wish I could have done more, but it's been such a pain in the butt having to rebuild all of this stuff. Because of the crash thing that happened. But yeah, hopefully in the next episode we'll be back to business, doing some more cool things. I think our aim for the next one will be upgrading our energy cells and stuff to the redstone level, and possibly going to the nether to collect some ardite and some cobalt to make some new tools of the highest grade and the best material. Let's head up to our top level, the castle, and I'll give you a little fly around tour of the towers, because I'm not too sure how finished this was. I don't think I'd done all the blackstone bricks in the last episode, so quick little fly around to show you what it looks like. I'll probably change that window from green glass. I'm not too sure if I like the green glass with the black bricks. But yeah, I think that is going to do it for this episode, guys. So, as always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.